A sunny Saturday evening in Islington. The future looking very bright right now for Arsenal. But can they back up the early season quality? Can Arsenal bring that rarest of Arsenal commodities? Can they find consistency? That's certainly keep an eye on Mitrovic.
You hearing me? You hear me clearly?
Well, Fulham scored almost directly from the kickoff last weekend. Bobby Deco.
Let me know if you're hearing me.
Put the ball into the net after just
clearly,
44
please.
seconds against Brentford. Here's Harrison Reed. Tim Ream, his 50th Premier League appearance. So this will come for their first attack of the afternoon. Gabriel Jesus picks out Martinelli. Strong challenge by Kenny Tete. Knocked out by Paulinho. But Arsenal look to keep Fulham penned in.
Well, that was a kind break, and Xhaka is giving the thumbs up to the referee for getting it right.
Martinelli.
Liverpool beat aside convincingly just now. By the way, are you hearing my background? Are you hearing the match in the background?
Nearly smuggling it back to Martinelli. Andreas Pereira will look to counter. Martinelli working hard. Last touch off Martinelli for a Fulham throw. 2 goals already this season.
Well, yeah, he's got 2. Odegaard's got 2. Jesus has got 2. Come on, Bukayo. You've got to kick in now.
Saka, who was Arsenal's top scorer last season, both in all competitions and just in the Premier League as well. Thompson. Simbrin trying to pick out Mitrovic.
But that's, again, the Arsenal closing down and forcing mistakes. And not the best ball then from Ben White. It was aimless.
Okay. So what's your prediction for this game?
Once again, starts right back for Ben White. Position he's been in all of this season and successfully so far. Tim Ream too close to Tierney. Arsenal have yet to concede a first-half goal this new season. Arsenal have only let 2 goals in total. Mitrovic will test that defensive resolve.
2-1 to the Arsenal.
Well, Arsenal, such has been their 100% start this season. Favourable reading for them on the win probability stats for the moment.
(2-1) to the Arsenal.
Tilly Robinson. Here is Saka. Xhaka.
Okay.
Hustling by Gabriel Jesus. Oh, a switch off by Tosin. And his pocket was picked, and Fulham breathed a sigh of relief.
Well, just before that, we got a view of how quickly Arsenal can move the ball about.
Yeah, Fulham playing well, but
thinking of here, just dwelling on it, and you're not going to get that time.
You know, they're going to be a little bit difficult for Arsenal today. How difficult? I'm not sure how much as yet.
Another direct pass, but not an accurate one from Tim Ream.
I think it might be a wise move on Fulham's part not to try and overdo it and playing through midfield, you know, and allow Arsenal to apply that press. So it looks as if their game plan is to go a bit longer to Mitrovic and indeed the 2 wide men, over Reed and Cabano.
Just a little nibble on him by former Manchester United player Andreas Pereira. Played against Arsenal twice in a Manchester United shirt. Pereira didn't win either game. Xhaka's got a good start to the new season. Scored against Leicester 2 weeks ago.
He's become an adventure. He's willing to commit himself forward more, and he seems to have been given that freedom. Partey has been his protector until today, and El Neni might have to just keep an eye on that when Xhaka does decide to go. They'll need to stay in communication with one another.
Manchester City showed them in Premier League comeback strength again today after falling behind twice.
Gabriel Jesus.
Green was always going to be a touch lane because Jesus is just so quick with that action, that movement. And again, no malice, but he is.
By the way, if you watch my prediction video, I actually got our prediction right so far, and even my card scores aren't far away. But I'll take a look at that in a next video after the weekend finish. I'll run through them. But yeah, most of what I predicted, I got so far.
This evening is Mikel Arteta's 100th Premier League game in charge of Arsenal. He's the third Arsenal manager to reach that landmark after George Graham and Arsene Wenger.
But will Arsenal make it 4 from 4 today? Answer the poll in the chat. Did you answer the poll?
Decided to allow goalkeeper Bernd Leno to leave last month. He's in the reunion with the German. Did start for Arsenal against Aston Villa in March, but that was
okay, good.
Premier League appearance in his final year here at the Emirates. Saka again finding Gabriel Jesus. Great to the rescue.
Tosin needs to get his act together. That's another mistake from the big centre back.
Good morning again for all the new viewers. You can share the link or share the video with your friends. While we speak about the earlier games today, Man U winning. They weren't half as good as they were Monday, but they won. Man City came from behind. Liverpool scoring goals were fun. Scoring 9 goals without Salah scoring nor assisting either. No.
I think they're also happy to sit back in this game already.
Are they back? Should we no longer worry about them? Can they forget about Mane now? Because Mane have been in the spotlight ever since he left, saying he was the one driving the team forward. They're missing him. No, they scored 9 goals without Salah scoring 1. Do they really miss Mane? The question will be asked after a win like this. Fulham has a corner, and Mitrovic is very dangerous from corners. You won't want to give him any chance at a set piece right now. What was that? Yeah, but Arsenal defended that well. I mean, most of the games so far for the weekend go as everyone expected. We all expected Chelsea to bounce back. We all expect Man City to bounce back. Man U, I had them to draw that game, but if they came with a little confidence, they could scrape it, and they did. 1-0, because after the goal scored, they didn't play much. It was Southampton for the most part. So, I mean, they grind a result. You still have to give them credit. They still came out the winners, so you have to give them credit nonetheless. But it has been going as predicted so far. All my games went exactly how I predicted them, and the bad thing about that is that I didn't buy any bet today. So if today was going to be my lucky day, I missed out on that.
Believe me, there's a lot less pressure as well if you go for the longer route than looking to thread.
Yeah, totally missed out on that.
Multiple examples in the opening few weeks of the new season of defenses causing trouble for themselves.
We know the games are coming up quick and fast. We have games tomorrow, then games again Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So it's a very busy week for the Premier League. And you're gonna have a lot of changes, a lot of rotation, and probably that can throw off some teams. You'll probably still see some upset within the next 6-7 days, with most teams playing 3 games in the space of 7 or 8 days the most. So there will be a lot of rotation. Now, as much as though most have been going as planned and as predicted, I am a bit upset. Salah is my captain of my fantasy team, and he didn't register not one assist nor goal. So I'm not even having a great day. I sold Haaland, I sold Arnold, and I sold Bernardo Silva. They all scored today. Haaland scored a hat-trick. Saka doing well here. Saka dribbling box, Odegaard, and there was a push in the box, a penalty shout from the Arsenal players. The ref said no, it's not a penalty. Ref said no, it's not a penalty. But Arsenal in control of the game. No, but we're going Big Papa. But even if I did stream this morning, I would more likely stream the Liverpool game. I actually did created a broadcast for that game, but something came up and I had to go on the road. If you notice, I actually logged in late into this match itself. So I did plan to stream earlier. Probably we could speak about it, but I would more cover the Liverpool game because, I think their backs were against the wall. Yeah, they were more important. I had Chelsea to win 2-1. I actually predicted that out and out 2-1. I knew Chelsea would come back with 4-1. Leicester City best defender out. I knew Chelsea, they were going to win. So I predicted the win and the 2-1 exactly. So it wasn't a surprise that you guys came back. I know City and Chelsea was going to come back today and win. So they weren't much of a worry to me. I needed to watch Liverpool to see how do they react to that 2-1 loss versus Manchester United. So I would have covered that game. I might have gotten bored and have to change it, but yeah, I would have started. I did do a thumbnail for Liverpool game. You understand? Like 9, it could be 10, 11, 12. Because remember, they scored 9. And Salah, very good ball here. Is this one love? Shaka, oh. Come on, Shaka, do better than that, man. Shaka, you have to better than that. Come on. Yeah, so Salah didn't score an assist 1 and they scored 9. It could be more. The fans are chanting for 10, 10, 10. Shaka should have scored. easy chance on his is at his right. Maybe because on his right. Yeah, it's on his weaker right foot. But it was a very easy chance to me. A lead off from Jesus. Jesus playing really good. He's playing, both goal scorer and playmaker in one. So you're gonna get that from him. Odegaard in the middle. But Shaka should have scored there. Yeah, so I knew Chelsea was gonna bounce back. Yeah. I predicted that. Arsenal, no. Will they make it 4 from 4? I also said yes, they should. But when Arsenal starts arsenaling, it can be very worrying and very stressing. So I'm just watching, hoping, it goes that way. We would have scored already against Bournemouth last week, so I wouldn't need to be worrying. But Fulham, they set up pretty good. So let's see if we can find one before the first half finishes. Hopefully.
And there's your Arsenal back three pretty much.
Let's see if we can find one now. Saka on the right. Typical Arsenal starting 11. They seem to have found their perfect 11 so far. Odegaard floating around in the midfield behind the striker there. Saka down the right side, coming down 1v1 with a defender. He loses out. And Fulham clears half-heartedly. Arsenal wins it back. And White covers. Gabriel changes it to Tierney. No, Tierney in for Zinchenko in this game. I'm not too sure what's wrong with Zinchenko. If it's just a tactical change, not too sure if it's just a tactical change. We'll eventually get some information regarding that. But Arsenal continues to attack. They are doing well, but only one clear-cut chance so far. Sorry, only one clear-cut chance so far. And Odegaard come forward again. Could this be one love? Good try again. Martinelli. But Arsenal are really pressing. They are pressing for that first goal. They are pressing for that first goal.
Almost got him in, Martinelli, but I must say that Tete reacted very well to it. He spotted it and just got there. Just.
Saka's delivery. This is Odegaard. Ramsdale trying to seek out Saka. It's fallen for Gabriel Jesus. Good header to Odegaard. Saka again.
Arsenal come again with the attack. Now Saka been quiet so far this season. I am wondering if it's because of the introduction of Jesus. His responsibility is not as much as it was as the last 2 seasons. Jesus, he's very demanding, he's very aggressive. So I am thinking maybe that would be the reason why Saka has been a bit quiet. It's going to take him a little time to get used to playing with Jesus. Martinelli on the other hand, he seems really good and really positive so far. But if we can have all 3 forwards on top form, that would be great. Arsenal with more possession, not penetrating the box as much, but they are good ball in there, good try. They are controlling the game. They just need to fine-tune that final pass to create more opportunities. Yeah.
Appearances for Arsenal for Brent Leno. They signed him for £19 million, sold him for £8 million. Kieran Tierney, who's had to be patient at the start of this season to get his place.
Remember to like the video when you come in.
To the recruitment of Alexander Zinchenko
Thank
from
you.
Manchester City. Zinchenko, who misses today after picking up a knee injury in training yesterday. Xhaka, nice and accurate to Saka. Thompson's interception important with Gabriel Jesus lurking behind it.
No, Saliba seemed really good so far this season. He's playing really well. You know, I've actually had less mistakes from Gabriel around the back with him. Let's hope that continues. But they seem to be finding and creating a good partnership together. But Fulham not doing bad. Fulham, holding their own so far, not allowing Arsenal to just walk through and create as much chances that they would like. So they're doing good defensively. Doing very good defensively so far. Not much on the front foot, but they are holding their shape, and they would want to try their best to take any opportunity they get, if any should arise. Now Arsenal on the break with Gabriel Jesus down the right flank. He goes in the box and he cuts back to Saka. That's a very good cutback, and that's a very good attempt from Arsenal. They tried a 1-2 on the top of the box. 1-2 on top of the box, but defenders read it quite well. I think Saka could have kicked. At some point. I think he should have. But good attempt nonetheless.
He could have hit that first time, Saka, and likewise with Odegaard. He could have smashed it, but instead they're looking for something even more intricate. And Fulham are able to get the bodies back. And Tosin is delivering something better now.
You feel these attacking Arsenal players, Odegaard, Saka, Gabriel Jesus, they very much enjoy playing alongside each other. And those little tiki-taka touches are certainly great to watch.
Well, Odegaard has arrived like never before. I mean, I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing from him. I think he's been absolutely outstanding so far.
Martin Odegaard, who's now started 30 Premier League games in a row to stretch back to last season. A player coming of age and showing that as well as the fancy stuff he can get stuck into when needed. This was Martinelli into the back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and he caught his foot as well. I mean, he's trying to get the ball, but he went through the foot first.
You want to comment, you can like the video, please, and comment. Let me know you're here. Let me know you're here. Are you guys watching the game? Arsenal in control, not creating enough clear-cut chances. Fulham not attacking that much, but they're holding shape so far, and they're doing well defensively. Fulham has a free kick. This is a rare opportunity for them to get the ball in the box, but Ramsdale gathers that quite easily.
That hit Mitrovic. He's gone down. He caught him in the head.
Mitrovic down with a knock.
It's a big man, Alexander Mitrovic. Was flush to the head from the clearance from the goalkeeper.
I still can't get over Liverpool scoring 9 and Salah no goal nor assist. I still can't get over this. Still can't get over that, honestly.
Arsenal's women's team are here, including Leah Williamson and Mead, Robbie Ruben-Roy, winners of the Women's European Championships with England. Rafael Sousa there too, winner of the Women's Copa America with Brazil. All smiles as they watch their male counterparts here at the Emirates. So after the knock to the head, there is
No, I'm going to sell. I'm going to sell Salah.
alongside Beth Mead.
I'm going to sell Salah. I sold 3 players this week, and 3 of them score 1, 2, 6 goals between them.
Eagerness to keep this momentum up.
And Salah 30 million, and he didn't register and didn't assist. No, you got to go. I'll if him score 40 goals for the rest of the season, I don't care. He's not on my team.
To be careful.
Good defending there from Saliba, very calm. And Odegaard comes forward, very good change of play to Tierney on the left side. And Tierney 1v1 with the Fulham defender. Tierney loses out, and Fulham can go forward. I don't think Arsenal are doing enough in the final third. I don't think they're doing enough.
But I'm in love with Odegaard at the moment. He's just sensational in what he's producing. He's running the show. He's the hub, the pivot. Everything seems to be going through him. Just need to be a little more decisive when he gets that yard of space around the box.
Feels like Martin Odegaard is coming of age. A child prodigy, made his league debut in Norway when he was just 15 years of age, made his international debut when he was still 15. Signed for Real Madrid and made his debut for them age 16. But in fact, he's been a professional footballer for the best part of a decade.
I don't think
to win a major trophy.
we are doing enough at the moment.
Didn't play in any of their league-winning campaigns. And he's hoping that he can now.
And Arsenal come forward again. Let's see if they can make something of this. Change of play there to Saka. Saka heads it back, Fulham clears. And Arsenal come again. Salah more than rusty, honestly. Odegaard again. I think Odegaard is playing really good in the number 10 role. You know, he moves the ball well, he dribbles well, he creates space well. And Jesus comes deep to join the action. There's not much penetration in the last third, and that's where Arsenal lacking so far throughout the first half of the first half. There's not enough penetration coming from the Arsenal team. Sorry. And speaking about that, there's a very good 1-2 there from Martinelli and Jesus. Jesus breaks in the box. Very good defending from Fulham. Jesus was at some point 1v1 with the keeper, but very good recovery there from Fulham. As I said, Fulham defending really well. Let's see if they can keep it up. But they're defending really well.
Any chances there? An agricultural tackle to whip it out for this Arsenal corner. They're third of the game so far.
Ramsdale wants to get involved. I mean,
corner kick to Arsenal. Can this be one love?
So forward thinking how confident Arsenal are. Oh, Leno nearly beaten by
And the ball hits the bar. Corner hits the bar straight from Martinelli. That's a good attempt.
Yeah, just look at the goalkeeper. He misjudges it because he thinks it's going to drop front post. So he's like making his way over there, and then he has to readjust.
That could have sneaked in, The keeper misjudged it because he pulled back from clearing the ball. That could have well and sneaked in at the far post.
That was one almost direct from a corner kick from Martinelli.
Great 1-2 there. Fulham clears again.
Fulham could do with the breather here. Robinson brings it into
And Fulham comes forward. On the left hand side here versus White. Good ball inside. Goal kick for Arsenal. A rare goal kick for Arsenal.
I think that's the big improvement in the Fulham number 7's game. That there is something at the end of his work now. And he's always got his head up. And I think Fulham are more conscious of the fact that Mitrovic needs to be served early. Get the ball in the box, let him compete. I know it wasn't on Mitrovic's head then, Di Cordova-Reid, but get it in there and allow the runners to seek it out.
Bobby Di Cordova-Reid, who got 5 Premier League goals the last time Fulham were in the top flight 2 seasons ago.
Mitrovic comes forward here. He beats 2 defender. He goes down. Referee says no foul. And Xhaka plays it wide to Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus 1v1. Fulham comes back. Jesus keeps it. And it's a free kick to Arsenal on the edge of the box to the left-hand side. Jesus hold up play. He's very good. He's very good at holding up the play. And he doesn't lose the ball that easily either.
There's the little kick, and that's the problem when you've got a big, lanky centre back like that, and you've got somebody really quick on the turn like Gabriel Jesus. There's going to be a slower reaction and a foul.
Half an hour played.
After half an hour, Arsenal in control. I think they still will find that goal and come away with a victory. But Fulham is making it difficult for them. Fulham is making it really difficult for them.
He's got to be pleased with the endeavour of his team, but now just waiting for a chance to land.
Look, in terms of urgency and purpose and commitment, he'll be absolutely thrilled with what he's seen. He'd just like to see some end product.
Missed a penalty against Fulham 10 years ago in an Arsenal shirt. It was costly.
Will Burnley Leno
could have won that game.
Keep a clean sheet versus Arsenal? Let's see.
Earlier in his career, Mikel Arteta did score a different penalty for Fulham. That was for his old club, Everton. Odegaard.
I like the way Odegaard, he keeps the ball. He's calm. He doesn't race and rush to get it out. You know? He holds up the play until he finds a successful pass. Great dummy there from Jesus. And Saka breaks away. Can this be 1-0? Saka comes back and the keeper saves it. Saka should have scored there. Saka should have scored. Saka should have scored. And Leno, 1 up on Arsenal so far. Burn Leno with a great save. Saka was 1v1. He cuts back and beat the defender. He should have just lobbed it. Keeper was way off the line. And he made a great save though. You know, he spread, made himself big. That was a great save. But I think Saka should have at least tried to lob it. Arsenal come forward again.
For his first goal of the new season. He got 4 goals in the pre-season games. That counts as the first.
Arsenal looking really
On target in the game so far.
really composed. They're in control of the game.
Just mentioned before about the fact that Arteta would be displeased that Leno has not been worth more.
But as I said before, I just don't think they're creating enough clear-cut opportunity.
So much potential.
And with Saka scoring there, he would have opened up the game
Saka turns 21 next month.
very well for Arsenal. But he misses out and Arsenal have to come again. Now Fulham with a goal kick.
All sorts of problems for Fulham, but Fulham not conceding yet. Just
Fulham comes forward and Arsenal will win that one.
Really, Fulham haven't been able to explore more.
Gabriel under pressure from Mitrovic, not once but twice. Missed a league game the last 11 months. Gabriel. Xhaka. His touch came off Martin.
Fulham pressing Arsenal, pinning them down in their own half. Arsenal trying to break that press, But Fulham, I think Fulham have done a very good job so far in the first half. They're keeping Arsenal far enough away from their goal for the most part. And when Arsenal do get a break, it's not a clear-cut opportunity. It's not that clear for them to just go ahead and create an opening.
The belief remains. I think the faithful here have much more trust in what they're seeing now, because
10 minutes remaining in the first
the
half.
level of improvement has been significant.
Saka stopped by Robinson.
And Ben White with a sliding tackle there. Will it be a yellow card? And White receives the yellow card for a tackle on Fulham attacker.
Yeah, I mean, there's no problems. The crowd are having a moan at the referee over the yellow card issued, but Ben White knew it was coming.
Did very well in opening Friday night of the season against Wilfred Zaha, one of the paciest wingers in the Premier League. Ben White just forced to stretch there, though. Last time Fulham beat Arsenal. Arsenal had a man sent off in the game. It was Johan Cho. Red carded.
I think Fulham will go into the end of the first half a more, more confident, a more positive mindset if they should remain 0-0. But we all knew Fulham was going to be a little stubborn, and a great and a rare opportunity here for Fulham, and he kicks it over the bar in Andreas. He's had a very decent start to the Premier League, but he tried one time there, but it went sailing over the bar.
Again, he's looking for the options, and Pereira just holds his position on the edge of the box. That's a real waste.
It's an almost identical position from where William Saliba scored against Bournemouth last weekend, and Andreas Pereira lacking the poise, delicacy that Saliba showed.
Well, the way it's going today, and Fulham are hanging in there, and they've kept a clean sheet so far. It might take a Saliba moment.
Yeah, a number of passes there. It was 4-1 in Arsenal's favour. Mesmerising at times.
I think Fulham is getting more and more confident as this game goes along and the game stays 0-0. You can see it in their attitude, in the way they're defending, in the way they're closing down and pressing with a lot of energy. So let's see how long can they keep up this. I know they will want to see the first half finish like right now, so they can get a breather and come again. But Arsenal, I think, Arsenal needs a goal before this first half finishes. Fulham will be coming out really strong in the second half. A very good ball there, over the top from Arsenal, and the ball is cleared from Fulham. And Arsenal comes again. No. The foul on Mitrovic, and Fulham will have the opportunity to clear with a free kick. But I can see it in the attitude of the Fulham players. They are gaining more and more confidence as the game goes on.
Arsenal at home again here on Wednesday. They host Aston Villa. After that, it's a big one, Manchester United away, followed by Everton, Mikel Arteta's old team, who come here Sunday, September 11th. It's a waste for Fulham.
Yeah, well, it's not the first time we've seen that.
Arsenal come again. Saka beats one. Saka moves forward, plays inside to Odegaard. Odegaard with our early return. Saka not prepared for that one. And Arsenal comes forward again with a throw-in.
Stretching back to last season, Arsenal have not kept a clean sheet at home. in their last 6 games here. Something that Fulham will be aware of.
Arsenal on the front foot again. If Arsenal doesn't get that goal before the half finishes, I think it's going to be really difficult for them in the second half, because Fulham is going to play. They're going to play for that point. They're going to play a little deep, and they're going to sit back. So Arsenal needs to find that goal in the next 5 minutes so they can have a more free-flowing second half to go out and win the game convincingly. Otherwise, they're going to have to work 3 to 4 times harder with Fulham coming out and sitting back in the second half. I predicted this game to finish 2-1 to Arsenal. I know Fulham, they do have goals in them. The game seems really tight so far. None of the teams are giving away much. They're just closing out most of the opportunities possible, with Arsenal on the front foot for the most part. Fulham defending really good. They're defending in numbers. Saka come forward here. He tries to break in the box, and he turns back, keeping the ball under control. And he gives Odegaard inside. But Fulham is making it really difficult for them. Fulham wins it and breaking forward with a counter. And here's Andreas forward. A great tackle here from Gabriel. Fulham defending really well. I applaud them for that. They're defending really well. Arsenal not finding the right tools to unlock the Fulham defense as yet. I think what Arsenal should do is try to play more through Martinelli on the left-hand side, use his pace.
The referee felt that it wasn't strong enough.
There's going to play. It will be a goal kick to Arsenal. 3 minutes to go to the break.
And as I said in my prediction for the season, and even a couple Arsenal related topics, Arsenal without Partey is just not the same. They're just not the same without Partey. And after 3 games, he's already having injury issues. That's a worry. They need a good enough backup or a replacement for him when he's not there. Because without Partey, the team is just not the same. They don't perform the same without Partey.
Yeah, well, I think considering how worried he was before the season began, I think he's going to be amazing.
The first half, draw
and they've come under significant
closer and closer.
In this first half.
It looks like a first half draw.
I mean, really, Leno hasn't had to do a huge amount. And,
Arsenal will have to improve in the second half, in the last third. They will have to improve. I think they control the game good enough, but they're not creating enough in the final third.
They were head-to-head at one stage, Connor,
and there's
somebody was going to go first.
A little issue here with Gabriel Jesus and one of the Fulham players. Jesus is defending Saka, because Saka was fouled. Maybe saying it was a little bit too much. But let's see.
Fiery end to the first half. The Emirates, neither team has been shown a red card yet this season. Jared Gillett just calming everything down here. So this is how it all happened.
Mitrovic making it really difficult for the Arsenal defenders. He's fighting 2-on-3.
That was the challenge by Gabriel Jesus. That's why he got involved again with Paulinho. Pumped up.
Yeah.
But this looks like a first half nil draw. Arsenal will have to dig deep in the second half and come better than this. I don't think they are giving enough. Both Jesus and the Fulham player received a yellow card. And Arsenal come forward again. It's almost 45 minutes, so the first half should come to an end really quick. Can they score before screws in? Jesus tries overhead kick, but a good clearance there from Fulham. Arsenal with a corner to finish off the first half.
Just 1 minute to be added on for stoppages at the end of this first half. Arsenal have yet to concede a first half goal this season. Gabriel
Jesus heads it back inside the box. Arsenal have a throw in. They're moving quickly, trying to get something from this attack. Maybe the last attack for the first half. Fulham clears, and Arsenal comes again with Saliba. Saliba plays it wide to Tierney. Tierney will go forward to Martinelli. No, he turns back. No, Shaka to Odegaard. Odegaard wide to White, and White plays it back to Odegaard. And Will White plays it inside. No, very good one-time pass here. Just to the attempt. Good block from Fulham. Very good block there from Fulham. And this should be it for the first half. A foul there for Fulham. That should be it for the first half. Arsenal has to improve in the second half if they want to keep that 100% record going. We have seen where Manchester City came from behind 2-0 down to win 2-0 today. So they will be aware that if they should drop points here in a draw, Manchester City is right there with them.
At times, Arsenal have been twinkle-toed, but at the break, Arsenal 0, Fulham 0.
Where the forces of nature reign, infinite potential will bloom. Because like lava, the rainforest.
But a great first half there from Fulham. Then they're not creating much, but being away from home, you expect that Arsenal is going to put on a lot of pressure. So they are keeping themselves within the game. You never know. Down in the latter stages of the second half, they might go at it. So I think it's a very good first half for Fulham. On Arsenal's side, they're controlling the game, but they're not creating enough, and that can be an issue. They need to be sharper, quicker in the final third. They need to be a lot sharper than that.
That'll run through, possibly, and it's hit by Podolski. Well, it was a gift for Arteta. He crossed for Lucas Podolski, and Fulham are 2 down. Ryan Ruiz with the Fulham corner, in towards Ben. Oh, Berbatov!
So will Arsenal finish the day with 4 wins from 4? We're not sure as yet, as it's currently 0-0 halftime versus Fulham.
On for Berbatov, what an intelligent run from Berbatov.
It's currently 0-0 from Arsenal versus Fulham, so we are not sure. I hope they do, as an Arsenal fan. But I am not convinced. I'm not convinced by what I've seen in the first half. They need to do a lot more. They need to be a little sharper, a little quicker, and more precise in the final third. And I think they need to play through Martin a little bit more. Most of the players have been coming through Saka. He's not doing bad. He tries to beat players, creating spaces. He got the best opportunity in the first half for Arsenal, and he didn't capitalize on that one. Bernard Leno made a great save to deny him, and that has been probably the only clear-cut chance Arsenal created. in my view. But we'll see how the second half proceed.
This for 3 points. Brilliantly saved.
As for my fantasy, I messed up really bad. I messed up really bad, really bad. I sold goal scorer there, assist there. Goal scorer. It's really bad. But I hope tomorrow Kane can do a very good job for me. Let's see if he can save me. See, it's all I'm seeing is red for every league. It started really bad. While the likes of my opponent here, he's flying. There's Diaz, there's Haaland, and he has Robertson, Sanchez, James. Wow. Oh wow. All of his players have no played. He will definitely get double points for Jesus as Saka. For the likes of Luis Diaz, will he get bonus points? Let's check. 9-0 to Liverpool. Firmino, Arnold, Diaz get 1 point. Yeah. So yeah, one more to get there. Yeah. For my team, I have Perisic, Trippier, Kane. That's
Welcome
it.
back to Matchday Live, where it's
Saliba
at
playing
the
now.
half-time between Arsenal and Fulham. We were hoping
Long
for a bit
week.
more, weren't we?
One
Given the
long
fact
week
that
for me
Mitrovic and Jesus were
in
on the pitch, and
fantasy.
given the day we've had so far, but we might get some goals in the second half. What have you made of this first half, Mo?
I was going to say you might have been winning goals. I'm happy with a little breather after all.
Today, Money Cup starts. Money Cup starts today.
No, there's been the odd chance.
In local football.
There was some moments in the game that were really good and actually encouraged for the second half, but no real clear-cut stuff. You know, 1 or 2 half chances, mainly from Arsenal. They've had all the possession. But in general, it's been a decent enough game, but still waiting to catch fire. But I do see signs that it will.
Do you see the same?
This
Yeah,
looks
I think
like,
Arsenal
yeah,
certainly
what
dominated in terms
George's.
of possession. In terms of creating chances, I think they can do a little bit more with that in the final third. I think Fulham, are they making it difficult, or are Arsenal making it difficult for themselves? I think it's more a case of Arsenal not doing enough to create the chances, you know, to really hurt this Fulham team.
Well, let's delve into that a bit more. Mo, talk us through the chances that Arsenal have had. As you said, not too many, but they have
Not
had
loads.
a few.
No, not loads. This is a decent switch. Has Jesus on the back post. Great first touch and set, and then he's probably got to do better there. He's unopposed. I think it's a decent enough chance. Martinelli with the corner kick. I mean, you don't expect to score from a corner, so we just put that one in there to show it was rather close. I'm sure he wasn't trying to score in that back post. I thought this was the move of the match, and yes, there was a little bit of luck, a little bit of a nice ricochet, but the move before that was great. His feet there, Saka's, to get the shot away. I just wished he had lifted it a little bit here. I think a lot of chances when you go one-on-one, you've just got to try to lift it. Goalkeepers are good at spreading themselves, and you can just knock it a yard into the air, just over an outstretched arm or leg. And I think that's the key. But it was a great move and really great feat. How he did that, slowed himself down, cut back in, and got the shot away. But we need more of that, and I think Arsenal, just towards the end of the half, it's showing more signs.
So how do we see more of that from this Arsenal side? What do they actually need to change in the second half?
I think what they need to do, I think they're really good at getting in pockets, and Odegaard in particular, in that pocket, when they get him on it, he's very good. I think what they need to do is stretch play, and we can see here with a couple of the clips, you can just see here, where we pause it here, Odegaard's in a great pocket, right between the lines that Fulham are trying to compact, but Saka should have been making a forward run, or Jesus should have been making a forward run to open that up a little bit for Odegaard. And it's exactly the same on the other side. Odegaard finds himself in spaces, could see here the arrow is pointing, Martinelli just needs to stretch play. I think if he goes in there, it's not as compact, and Odegaard, you see, or tried to get it to Jesus in this example, could have got on the ball. This is when they started to do it really well towards the half. It's Jesus running from deep, beyond, and they create half a chance. But we've seen it with the Saka chance earlier. When he runs beyond this Fulham back line, they're really struggling to defend. Defenders hate facing their own goal. I don't think Arsenal made Fulham do that enough in this first half.
And from Fulham's perspective, how do they get Mitrovic in the game a little bit more?
Well, he's never going to run away from anybody. So, he scores goals by pressure, getting pressure into their half, crosses, You know, that's what he feeds off. So quite the opposite to Arsenal, where Arsenal, we're sort of saying that they should be exploiting space in behind and using their pace. Fulham are going to do something a little bit different, maybe go a bit more direct or try to squeeze the play up a bit of possession to get your set pieces in the final third and then get crosses in. That's how you're going to get Mitrovic, who's their main source of goals, into the game.
And so far, he's scored 3 and 3 throughout the campaign. And he is bringing that form from the Championship into the Premier League, which many people thought he might not be able to do. Have you been impressed with him so far?
Yeah, I feel like he's playing a little bit with, I've got a point to prove. He came into the Premier League, a couple of seasons back and didn't quite, do it. He went away and he's, broke a record last season in the Championship in terms of goals. And he started really well. I think I'm with Michael on that. I think they need to get the ball into him. They need Pereira to work off him and maybe read, and then they can progress up the pitch. And that's when they can get the ball into wide areas. And that's where he does his damage. He ain't going to run beyond. He hasn't got the attributes to do that. But what he has got, he can hold the ball up and bring his team into play. And with Fulham playing so deep, I think that's the only way that they have to really to get out.
Well, Mo, you've had your rest.
Any prediction for the second half?
Goals in this second half. That's what we're hoping for. After the break, we'll be heading straight back to the Emirates. Of course, important halftime team talks for both of the managers. Marco Silva will be pleased with his team's first half performance, I'd imagine, but Arteta is hoping for more. We're back in a moment.
Can Arsenal find that goal in the second half?
Brisk evening weather-wise on the banks of the Thames in West London. Finely balanced with 20 minutes to play here. And having come from a goal down against Chelsea, Fulham clearly believe they could do the same here at home against Arsenal. Well, Chesney called, didn't claim it, Fulham bundle it in. Steven Sidwell levels it up for the second season in succession. He scored against the club where it all started for him. Kelly. Over the head of Sidwell this time, Zamora!
Can Arsenal find that goal in the second half? I hope they do. I hope they improve, especially in the final third. But with Manchester United winning, Chelsea winning, Liverpool winning, is it that the teams that are normally in the final, in the top 7, 6, 5, 4, is that they're coming to life now? Those early game hiccups, are they behind? Are they behind now?
Arsenal were in need of something special. Guess who provided it?
It's another one to put in the portfolio of astonishing Thierry Henry goals.
You can't really stop Thierry Henry, if I'm going to be totally honest. I've not seen many people stop him where you see him in a game and whoever the defenders are, the best in the world. I think it's almost impossible to do because he's got pace, he's got skill, he's got everything. And when you're dealing with players with his ability, he's going to have a spell in the game, whether it's 5 minutes or so, that will literally just finish the game. Thierry's natural game is to drift out to the left and play that winger. Play as a winger, inverted and come inside like he did. He's the first person I properly saw doing that and doing it so well.
Henry, oh, what a goal!
Somebody's come off the left like he did and smash it in with his right foot, or if he's on the right and cut in on the left.
Thierry Henry going it alone at the moment. And why not? There was just no stopping him.
You probably look at him and think wherever he pick the ball up, wherever he gets the ball, there's going to be problems for the opposing team. So, him being that advanced on the pitch with left foot, right foot, pace and that, it's a devastating kind of phenomenon coming towards you.
Henry, sidestepping one, sidestepping two.
They should be back any moment now.
Genius of work.
I think for a club like Arsenal to have a goal scoring tally that was 179 goals wasn't enough. And you could easily see after the first couple of seasons with Thierry that, if he carried on doing what he was doing.
The game should return any moment now.
Once he started, but course the record was going to go. We're talking about, for me, probably a player that's going to go down as one of the greats. So it's a lot easier to take. Once the fans knew that he was on the pitch, they knew that there was a very, very good chance they're probably going to win the game. And it's very difficult not to idolise him because of how good he was and the fact that we were very lucky to have him. It's so easy to love a player like him because he never let you down. He never let Arsenal down.
There's a full-time whistle.
What, you think that's it? There's more to the Premier League than these 90 minutes. See? Most people think it's all about these legends. But these are the people that make the Premier League special. The game is just the start. Coaches like Najma support young people like me at a safe place to play. Sometimes our teachers even use football to help us learn. Not bad, eh? And Grandad's local team got a new stand. And they aren't even in the Premier League. It's weird. 30 years sounds like ancient history. Did they even have the internet back then? But it feels like my granddad can still remember every striker from the 1990s. Who even is Michael Owen anyway? There's a lot of reasons to love football. But this is top of my list. It just brings us all together. Wherever we are. There's 30 years of stories to tell about the Premier League, and I've only heard a few of them. I can't wait to see what happens next.
The second half has restarted.
It's been a good day for Liverpool so far, scoring 9
Let's
goals
see
against Bournemouth.
how
First team to score 10 in
will
this
Arsenal
tournament, by the
respond
way.
after a lackluster first half.
They beat Ipswich 10-1
So let's see how they respond
1963.
after, I think, a very good defensive
63, what a
showing
session.
from Fulham in the first half. I think Fulham was very good.
I've got to tell you now.
Will Fulham try and go and get the 3 points in the second half?
At Liverpool, we
Let's
played Fulham in the
see
League Cup,
about that.
and, we beat them 10-0 at Anfield, and we went to Craven Cottage for the second leg. Opened the program up, and it said, "In the event of extra time."
Brilliant. There is optimistic, and then there is.
And Arsenal starts again on the front foot.
So, no goals at the Emirates in front of an expectant crowd. Fulham are doing well here. The newly promoted team who have been here in recent times themselves. Their manager, Marco Silva, knows all about the top flight. They have
And
just
Arsenal
3
breaks
lives
forward.
to what Arsenal have been able to throw at them so far. No changes in personnel over the break. This is Saka.
Saka breaks forward now. A 1-2 with Gabriel Jesus.
2 of Gabriel Jesus. Clever backheel.
White with a cross.
White's cross deflected into the arms of Leno.
Which that's not the first time we've seen that. And again, I just wonder whether Arsenal's passing choice there wasn't sharper. Whether they can ignore having to look for that pass and just maybe take it on themselves and see what.
Fall there on Mitrovic from, I think, Saliba. Yeah, Fulham with a throw in their own half. Arsenal trying to remain 100% so far this season. They have 45 minutes to get the job done. As if the game should finish like this, they will move to second in the Premier League table. So they definitely need a win to go back to the top of the Premier League today. I mean, Manchester City showed their fight. They showed why they have been champions for the past 4 out of 5 seasons. So in games like these where it's not your best game or you are behind, you have to show that you can dig deep and be, winners, be champions. That's how you be champions. You dig deep and you play like champions. Not every game is going to go as planned. Some games you're gonna get unexpected red cards. You're gonna go behind 1-2. It's how you respond that shows that you are that type of team and you are ready to be champions. Champions, they fight continuously and consistently.
One goal against Arsenal in the past. Before he arrived in England, though, for Alexander Mitrovic, who came in the Champions League from Anderlecht 8 years ago. Tierney. Away by Dawson.
And Arsenal come forward again. Great ball there to Saka.
Getting close.
Throw into Arsenal.
Through the Everton Youth Academy, Anthony Robinson. Gabriel Jesus, chaperoned by Tim Ream. This is Odegaard.
Great 1-2 there. Odegaard breaks inside the box. Gabriel Jesus with a first-time square. Martinelli goes up. A good attempt there from Martinelli, but great defending from Fulham.
Didn't get involved, but maybe this is a little bit better. Good footwork again from Odegaard. It's a case of getting the cross in, and it was just hung up for Martinelli. I couldn't do an awful lot with it.
Here is Andreas Pereira. Plenty red shirts back for Arsenal. Cut over. Reed gets his head to it.
No, Fulham breaks in the Arsenal box.
Get it on target.
Well, Tierney felt that he was shoved by cut over Reed, and he's appealed to both the referee and the assistant. Just there, felt there was a hand on his back, and one or two of his teammates as well back there were claiming similarly.
Just a reminder from Fulham, though, that they may be more attack-minded in this second half. If you're an Arsenal fan and if your glass is half empty, each of the last two times that Arsenal have been 0-0 at half-time in a Premier League game, they've ended up losing both of them. They lost to Liverpool in March. They lost to Newcastle in May. Sometimes for
Arsenal working here to get a early goal in the second half. They're pressing, but Fulham is making it really difficult. Fulham is defending really, really well, and this has been the case from the first half. They're making it really difficult for Arsenal. But if you want to be champion, if you want to be up there with the champions, you have to. It's games like these that you have to come out and show why you should be in the conversation. You know, it's games like these that you show championship mettle. We see Man City done that today. They were 2-0 down first half. You know. So there's a set piece now from Arsenal. Odegaard will play it in from wide. Can they make this 1-0? Let's see. Martinelli with a snapshot blocked by the defender, and Fulham on the break. It's 2-on-1 with Tierney, and the Fulham attacker miskicked, and Arsenal recover quite well. Mitrovic on the break here. Mitrovic takes a first-time shot over the bar, goal kick to Arsenal. Fulham could have done a lot better with that chance. It was 2-on-1 with Andres and this player. He had the opportunity to play in Andres. He didn't. He went for the shot and he missed. Kicked it. Arsenal build from the back. play starts from Ramsdale again.
Fulham are certainly more adaptable, and they're showing much greater resilience now.
Martinelli wins it. He comes inside, plays it wide to Odegaard. Odegaard with a shot. Great save there from Bernard Leno and White. Arsenal still on the front foot here. Saka, he plays it in one time, and Bernard Leno, catches that comfortably. But could Odegaard have done better with that one? It was a great chance and a greater save from Bernd Leno. And Arsenal looks to be coming into shape the second half. It's now a very good press here from Arsenal. Xhaka goes in the box, great box to Jesus as he scored. Great save again from Leno. Leno has made at least 3 wonderful saves in this game. I think Jesus could have done better with that one as well. But it was a great pass there from Xhaka. And I think Gabriel Jesus, he stretched before he kicked. Stretched, yeah. He stretched a bit. And Arsenal will come forward once more. 3 great saves so far from Bernd Leno. Can he continue to keep Fulham in the game? Will Arsenal beat him today? We'll see. Good defending again there from Fulham. And Fulham on the break. The game is becoming a little bit open. And maybe Arsenal can benefit from that. Great ball in there, early ball in from Fulham. Mitrovic couldn't connect with that pass as the Arsenal defender did well. And Arsenal starts from deep in their half. Saka plays it wide to Gabriel, and Gabriel will go forward. Mitrovic wins the ball, and Mitrovic scores. I've always told people I don't trust Gabriel. I don't trust Gabriel. I don't trust Gabriel. I don't trust him. I've always told people that. I always said, Gabriel, I cannot trust this defender. Can't trust if. Why are you going inside? Why are you not coming to the line? Why are you not playing it this side? Why are you going where the defender, where the forward is coming from? And from Mitrovic have been giving them hell from the first half. Gabriel is so poor. I cannot trust him as a defender. No, let's see the response from Arsenal. I had this game predicted 2-1. They're 1-0 down now. Can they keep their 100% record going? Let's see. I have seen Gabriel done this so many times, make so many mistakes. Gabriel always do this. Now Arsenal, let's see how Arsenal responds.
He's just delivered here. These are huge moments, and that is another example of why it is so important for this Fulham outfit. So joining the club for Newcastle, that is the 100th time that Fulham supporters have celebrated.
Saliba starts to play. Arsenal will come forward. Saka plays it inside to White. White looking for a forward pass.
many you take. Arsenal look a little bit dumbstruck.
I will never trust Gabriel.
Bouncing back to his feet, keen to get on with it. This was not how Arsenal saw today developing.
Well, I mean, you know, any chance of patience being retained in this second half?
I will never. Gabriel always look like he's going to make a mistake. Always. No matter how comfortable you give him a pass, he just always look like he's going to make a mistake. I can't trust a player like that in the back line. And Arsenal come forward. Can they make this 1-1? Saka cuts inside. He loses out. Fulham comes forward again. Now, if Fulham should score again, this can be danger for Arsenal. This can be a serious issue for Arsenal if Fulham can find another goal before Arsenal can find an equalizer. So let's see if they can actually come back in this game. Now, Nketiah coming on. Who is he coming on for? Not too sure as yet. Would it be Saka? Would it be a midfielder? But as I've said before, and I will say it again, Arsenal does not look the same without Partey. I said it multiple times. They have to keep Partey fit. But it's been consistently that Arsenal makes mistakes, unnecessary mistakes all the time, and it costs them. They're so consistent with making mistakes, and that's a very, very, very big issue. Like I don't really understand. He's taking off Tierney, so I guess he's going 3 center backs. Probably going to play 3-4-3 with Saka playing on the right, Martinelli playing on the left, 2 midfielders, Odegaard, Nketiah, and Jesus up front. Gabriel is just not good enough. I think White should be playing centre back, and we need a right back. Because Odegaard is not good enough. He's not good enough to play in especially big games. Very good ball there inside. Come on, Odegaard, you have to be better than that on top of the box, man. You have to be more precise than that. You have to ensure that the pass is complete. You are the one playing that pass for Arsenal. And Nketiah, come away. Can he cut it back? He cuts it back. Will Arsenal make this 1-1? And Martinelli kicks it on the defender. Arsenal need a goal and need one really quick if they're going to win this game. They look like equalizing soon. Great ball over the top there, Odegaard. Good block from Fulham. Arsenal comes forward again. No, Fulham hasn't lost a game so far in the season.
Supporters is remaining overwhelmingly positive at the moment. They are disappointed to be behind.
But Arsenal has to. Arsenal has to come forward. No, Fulham, all players are behind the center circle going into the half. So 11 players are defending at the moment for Arsenal. Arsenal breaking the back. One more. Cut back pass here from Jesus was blocked successfully. Fulham plays it out to Mitrovic. Gabriel versus Mitrovic again. And Gabriel plays it. Mitrovic gets a block in, and it's a goal kick from Arsenal. Gabriel does not look confident in the back line. Can Arsenal equalize? Will Arsenal equalize? And it seemed that Arsenal would make it 1-1, and Odegaard with a very good finish right there. And Arsenal back in the game as predicted. They have answered the question from Fulham. Odegaard playing really well. He's the captain. He's coming up when we need it. Very good finish there. Saka with a good dribble. Good step over there from Odegaard and an early shot. He gets a little deflection to beat the keeper. Was it going away? We're not too sure. But that's 1-1 there from Arsenal. And can they go on to win the game now? Can they go on to win the game now? I think that was a very good finish, very good press. They actually started to penetrate Fulham defensive area for the past 10-15 minutes, and that's what brings the goal, and that's how champions respond. No, can they go on to win the game? They need to go back to the top of the table. Let's see how this one will transpire. And Arsenal on the attack once more. Fulham in the Arsenal half. Fulham plays it in the middle. Good change of play from Fulham. Fulham comes forward. Can this be good for Arsenal? Getting space in behind the Fulham defense. It's a corner for Fulham. This is what Arsenal doesn't want with the likes of Mitrovic, that none of the Arsenal defenders seem to be coping with right now. He's so big, he's so strong. Let's see if Arsenal can deal with this one and try to go for that winner. But I think it was a positive move from the coach. He went with a striker in for a defender. So we know right then and there that was a great save from the Arsenal keeper. Mitrovic won the head off from the corner. It was going in. It was a great save from Arsenal keeper. He was all over Jesus. Why is Jesus defending Mitrovic? You need the best defender defending against Mitrovic in a set piece. But he was all over Gabriel Jesus, and Ramsdale had to make a great save there. Is it a penalty for Fulham? They took a snapshot after and it hit an Arsenal defender's arm. Is it a penalty? But that was a great save from the Arsenal keeper. So this game is going to finish exciting. I think both teams are going to feel like they can win. I've heard news that Fulham have scored. I don't know how true this is. Let's see. Mitrovic again. No, Mitrovic winning every single aerial duel. When the ball goes in the box, no one is preventing him. No one is stopping him. No one is throwing him off. He's just freely going ahead and winning these balls. So it's still 1-1. Guess someone was just playing around. Maybe that's what they want. Fulham makes a change.
Yeah, and Kitty has gone central for Arsenal now. And Gabriel is operating to the left-hand side. Saka looks as if he's come into the left-back slot because Martinelli has gone wide right.
No, Fulham, they have came back since Arsenal scored. They're now on the front foot trying to take back the lead. And you would have wondered, why didn't they do this? They're playing everything inside to Mitrovic. Every ball is being played to Mitrovic for him to challenge the Arsenal backline. And he's winning that battle at the moment. I think it's a war out there right now between Mitrovic and the Arsenal backline. Yeah, it's getting really exciting out there, people. Now Arsenal plays it out from the back. Fulham pressing well. Can Arsenal find that winner? Do they want to be up there as a contender this season? I think they have to go out in this game and win this game. It's game like these that, you are defined as champions or not, It's difficult. The opponent making it really hard for you, but it's your home pitch. You should do what is required to get the job done. Now Fulham comes forward again through Mitrovic. I mean, this guy is a beast, and Arsenal cannot cope with him. Every ball that goes to Mitrovic, he wins it. Every single ball. Fulham is on the front foot. They have been on the front foot for the past 5 minutes. Jesus down again. Is that a step inside from the Fulham defender? Referee says it's okay. Now Arsenal come forward again. Great move there from Saliba. Saliba plays it wide to Saka. Now Saka is now on the left-hand side. Inside to Jesus. Xhaka plays it early out wide to Martinelli. Martinelli and Saka, they have switched flanks since the change with good flick there. Good ball in there from Arsenal. Fulham dealt with it properly. Arsenal come forward again in Odegaard, the captain man. He's been very good. Good ball in again from Martinelli. Fulham defended even better. And Saka will start to play once more from the near side. He tries to place it into Jesus, and Fulham blocks the pass. Arsenal move forward again with Odegaard. Odegaard plays it wide to Martinelli. Martinelli 1v1. Now he's double teamed. Martinelli wins on the edge of the box. Did he score? Good shot there. Good save from Burnley. That's 4 clear save from Burnley.
wasn't strong enough on that occasion to find the corner. Robinson Daly didn't he? And he got away with it.
Both teams at the moment. He loses the ball close to trying to win it back immediately.
Arsenal starts from the edge of their box. Fulham plays it out. Fulham comes forward with Andreas, tries to place Mitrovic in, and Arsenal cleans up, and Arsenal goes forward again. Odegaard to Nketiah, foul. Arsenal with a set piece. Saliba plays it long to Martinelli. Can he catch it? He does. He plays it one time to inside Nketiah in the box. He turns. He plays it on top. Now to Xhaka. Xhaka. He tries to play the forward pass. Block by Fulham. Fulham wins a throw-in. Arsenal are running with 15 minutes to go. I think they can find that goal, to win the game. But I think they have to keep in mind the rear attacks from Fulham. Fulham and Mitrovic, they're very dangerous on the break. Great ball forward there to Nketiah. Can he find Gabriel just inside? He cuts it back. He takes a shot one time. Did he have options? Did he have options to pass it around and make it 2-1? That was a great ball there. Nketiah forward. He cuts it back. Could he have given Odegaard the opportunity to kick again? I think he should have. I think he should have given Odegaard the opportunity to kick. He had a better angle. I think he should have. I think he should have laid that off to Odegaard. But it's great signs there from Arsenal. They can still win this game, in my view. Arsenal come forward again. Great ball there from Saka. Saka from Odegaard. Now Saka 1v1. Can he beat the one defender? He goes wide, he kicks. Defender blocks. Arsenal with a set piece. Corner kick to Arsenal. Can they find that goal to put them back on top of the table after 4 games? We will see. It was an easy catch there from Brian Leno. Good ball in there from Martinelli. Xhaka plays it one time inside. Is it a corner? Corner kick to Arsenal. Arsenal searching. They are searching for that final goal. Early short pass there from Martinelli. He comes to the top of the D. He screws it in. Gabriel plays it back inside the box. And Saka, and it was a goal kick there. Gabriel wasn't able to keep it in, and a goal kick for Fulham. 30 minutes plus added time to go. And Arsenal searching for that goal to go and lead the table once more. They are currently second. Fulham makes a change. Fulham putting on fresh legs to see out the rest of this game. Will Arsenal introduce Vieira, the new midfielder? Will they introduce Emil Smith-Rowe to come and help to win this game? Now Fulham will attack from a goal kick. Xhaka wins the header. He wins the header again. Now Mitrovic wins the third attempt and Arsenal move forward. Mitrovic down. The ref says nothing is wrong with him. And Arsenal will try to create another opportunity here. In Gabriel, who made a mistake, passes here. Martinelli inside. Plays it wide to Saliba. Saliba back to Gabriel. Early ball there. And Nketiah, is he in? Bad first touch from Nketiah. He could have been in 1v1 with the keeper if his first touch was a little better. And Gabriel starts on the near side. He plays to Saliba. Saliba looking to change the play. He brings it into the middle. Plays it short. Plays wide to Odegaard. Odegaard walks with it. He presses, looks for that pass. He comes inside. He plays a good ball here to Martinelli. Martinelli over to White. Can he find a good square? He comes back. He is double teamed and he loses the ball. Arsenal wins it back on the edge of the box. Odegaard beat 1, beats 2, beats 3. He takes a shot. Good block there from Fulham. And Fulham will try to break here. Can he good pressing there from Arsenal, and Arsenal wins it back with Ramsdale. Ramsdale should start this play early. He did. Xhaka in the middle, plays it wide to Nketiah. No, Nketiah. Sorry, that's Saka. Saka 1v1 with Fulham defender. Saka plays it back inside to Xhaka. Gabriel on this side, he should get it. And Gabriel plays it back to Xhaka. Arsenal looking for that chance. They're looking for their second goal. Gabriel comes wide to Martinelli. Martinelli is double teamed. He plays it back. Gabriel plays it inside. Odegaard with so many white shirts in front of him. Fulham, they're defending in numbers. Great ball here to Martinelli on the byline. He plays it back one time. Nketiah kicks it straight into the arms of Bern Leno. No, that should have been 2-1. That should have been 2-1. You have to be more clinical than that. In a time like this, 10 minutes remaining, you come off the bench, the chance drops on your foot. You have to be clinical and finish that chance. There's no way you pass the ball straight into the keeper's arms. And Nketiah comes again. He has been lively since he was introduced. He's double teamed. Ball played into Xhaka. Xhaka wide to Odegaard. Now Odegaard comes back inside. Is he going to give Xhaka? He plays over the top. And Nketiah gets the next chance. Is he going to score? And Nketiah comes back. What happened there? I don't know. Nketiah with 2 chances within the space of a minute. And he failed to score. I honestly don't know what happened with the second chance. He was 1v1 again with the keeper. And for some reason, the ball was played out. And Arsenal come again on the attack. And they start with Saka. Saka changes it to Martinelli. Great ball. Martinelli 1v1. He cuts inside. He takes a shot. And it was touched wide for a corner. Great attempt there from Arsenal. Arsenal should get the second goal. They're pressing hard. They are putting everything out there on the line for that goal. It was a great defensive header there from the Fulham player. Arsenal with a set piece. Can they capitalize on this one? Can they show that they are ready to compete? And the ball fumbles in the box. Great defending from Fulham. Ball played in early back into Fulham box. Gabriel just on the byline. Great defending there from Fulham. A very strong defense there from Fulham. Martinelli takes his corner. And Bern Leno catches that one comfortably. Come on, you have to be more clinical than that. Nketiah got 2 opportunities in the space of a minute. Martinelli walks into the box and he goes to goal instead of cutting it back. Why would you do that? He's on his right. He's on the left side of the field. On his right, he's on the byline and tries to take the shot. There's no angle for you. Why didn't you just play the ball on top of the box? Come, this is immaturity showing right here. You guys need to make the right decisions and do the right thing. Be more clinical, be more precise. It fumbles in there and it's a goal. Arsenal finds a goal. And Gabriel, who slips and gave away the ball for the first goal, he found the leading goal and Arsenal 2-1 up. Arsenal takes the lead. Arsenal takes the lead. Now the Fulham players, they are disputing something that happened in the box. I'm not too sure as what they are disputing, but Gabriel, who slipped and allowed Fulham to score, have got the go-ahead goal. Now let's see what really happened. Ball is played in. Everyone went up. Bern Leno fell. I don't know how he fell, but the keeper fell. I don't think that's a foul. I think that's a genuine attack from Saliba. Saliba and Bern Leno went up together. But I would say Leno more fouled Saliba than Saliba fouled Leno. So I think the goal will stand. I don't see anything wrong there with the with Saliba, with the keeper. I think both of them went for the ball, and it came out that looking for a corner. No, there weren't any. No, I don't think anything happened there that shouldn't happen. I think the keeper get caught. The keeper get caught in a brawl, and that's it. And the goal stands. I knew it would. So Arsenal 2-1. Arsenal takes the lead, and they are back on top of the table at the moment. Now, Gabriel, who he was the one that slipped and allowed Fulham to score, he now scored the go-ahead goal for Arsenal, and 2-1 up. Can they keep this 2-1 for the remainder of the game? It has been a very, very end-to-end match since Fulham scored that first goal, and there just might be another goal in the game. Will it be Fulham? Will it be Arsenal? I'm not too sure. I do hope it is not Fulham. But Arsenal, they penetrated Fulham defense ever since Fulham went ahead. They deserve it. They have attacked. They have made a couple of bad decisions, which cost them. But Bern Leno, the keeper for Fulham, he made 4 or 5 great saves. So Arsenal been knocking on the door, especially since, as I said, Fulham scored. Now, with 3 minutes to go, plus at the time, we'll see if they can hold on to this 2-1 lead. And Gabriel Jesus is off. Yeah, not his day. He fought, but it wasn't the best of days for Gabriel Jesus. Now, Tamisayo on for just as a defender and for a striker. Now they're going back to a back four. They're going to a back four, so you find that before back to 4-3-3, I would say. Yeah. Martinelli on the left, Saka on the right, Nketiah in the middle, and the same three midfielders that started the game in Odegaard, Xhaka, and what's that guy name again that plays defensive mid? That would be El Nene. Yeah, El Nene. So they're back in their regular shape now. In 4-3-3. Fulham with a set piece. They're going to target Mitrovic. He have won every single ball that they throw at him in the air. Arsenal cannot keep up with him. Great save there from Ramsdale. Fulham with the opportunity. And a great save to deny Fulham 2-2 right there. Arsenal finding it really difficult to come out to their half right now. A great ball there to Fulham. Great block from Gabriel. And Gabriel seemed to be, coming back to save the day after he was the one that caused Arsenal some trouble. But Fulham knocking on the door. Can Arsenal hold out? Not typical Arsenal to hold out, but I hope they do. It was a great save. No, these two keepers have been making great saves this game. I think the keepers, they should get man of the match for this game. Both of them made wonderful saves throughout the game. And now we're on to the 98th minute, and 5 minutes will be added on. No Arsenal fan wants to see this because I definitely don't want to see 5 minutes. Arsenal bringing on Holding, another defender, so they're practically going 5 at the back to probably help to compete with the likes of Mitrovic. So they're going to use 5 at the back. More than likely, it's going to be 5-3-2 or 5-4-1. Now let's see who's going to come out for Holding. I think it just might be Saka, and the Arsenal defender there. Xhaka dropped awkwardly. He's back up on his feet. Great tackle there from Gabriel. He went right through the player, but he got the ball and he got everything with the ball. Ramsdale out. 1 minute out of the 5 played already. Arsenal trying to keep the ball up in Fulham's half, but Fulham coming back. Very good recovery run there from Odegaard. He is a workhorse. He's going to help the defense. Fulham plays it inside, and Xhaka cleans up. Mitrovic tackles him. Great clearance there from, not too great. A foul on the edge of the box for Fulham. No, it's a head clash, so the game is stopped. Gabriel putting his self on the line because he understands what is at stake here. Is he injured? He doesn't look well. Did he injure himself? I'm not sure, but I hope not. He's down and he's not moving. The medics are around him. The Fulham players, they're not pleased. They think it's just wasting of time, and the goal is being reviewed. I think the keeper just missed. I think he went up and he missed. Yeah. And Saliba put it right in. I think keeper went up and missed. No foul there from the keeper. They had to dig deep, Arsenal. They didn't get the goals clean, but they dig deep and they got a couple goals and now they're ahead. It's now 93 minutes out of the 5, and at least a minute will be added on. But the Fulham players, they are not pleased with what's going on here. I see White here not looking comfortable. He's stretching his leg like he's feeling a niggle. Gabriel has to come off because the medics came on the field. He wants to go back on immediately because he understands that Fulham on the attack, they need all defenders possible. Now Fulham with a free kick. Odegaard will come off for holding. So basically be 5. I think it'll be 5-4-1. I think both Martinelli and Saka will come back into the midfield. It was a great shift from Odegaard once more, and he also scored again. Very good from Odegaard. He has been consistent. He runs a lot in the middle of the pitch. He do a lot of recovery work. He helps the back line, and he got his goal in reward. I think he's grown into a very good player, and probably not the worst choice of a captain armband from the coach. I think the coach knows exactly what he's doing. I know Fulham will get the chance to restart. A drop ball there. Arsenal have every player behind the ball to protect this 2-1 lead. And Fulham plays it wide on the inside here. And go down the byline. Great block there from Tamisayu. And he takes the ball in his hand, trying to waste a couple more seconds, helping the Arsenal team to take shape to defend this throw-in. Now, 95 minutes, drawing close. And a foul there from the Fulham player. Arsenal will take their time to take this foul. Now, 95 minutes played. The 5 minutes at a time is up. So the time added for the injury will be running now. And Arsenal looking to go back to the top of the table with a 2-1 win, just as I predicted as well, over Fulham. So 5 minutes and 30 seconds played, and the ball is played. The referee should blow off this game any moment now. I think it was a great game from Fulham. I think Fulham, they were always in the game. They had opportunities. Shaka played that one way down to the byline near the corner flag. He's trying to get the ball furthest point away from Arsenal defensive area as possible. I think Arsenal managed this game well. Other than the mistake that Gabriel made, I think they had control of the game. They just didn't created enough to get that go-ahead goal in the first half. But I think ever since Fulham scored, they've been attacking well. They've been creating half chances here and there, and they have grinded a result here. 96 minutes have played, and Martinelli is down. He doesn't look well. He looks to be in some pain. Is it a tactic to waste time? I'm not too sure that would be the smartest thing, as your team is defending at this time. Ramsdale gathers up a long ball, and this should be it once it's out, and that's it for this game. Now, Arsenal have won. They are now back on top of the table, and that wasn't the easiest game to watch. And I definitely sure it wasn't the easiest game for them to play. They had to dig deep, and they did. This is what champions do, especially at home. You have to dig deep. You have to get the result by any means necessary, and they did. You have to applaud them for that, because Arsenal that we know would crumble. They would probably draw. They would probably lose. As the commentator said, the last 2 times Arsenal were behind 1-0 in the second half, they lost. or
So
drew.
that's how you respond to a mistake. You
So,
go and you make amends.
great character
Alexander
here from the
Mitrovic, a
Arsenal
very clear
team.
goal of the
Gabriel,
campaign.
he made a
Odegaard was to
big
make it
mistake
1-1.
and he came back well. He defended well and he ended up scoring the winning goal. So it was a great game from Arsenal. No, you need games like this to win championships. You will never go through a season, easy going and just winning without no obstacle. So these games they help you to they have to prepare you for moments that will require character and fight. You have to turn up when the going gets rough, and especially at home, as I said. You don't give up easy at home. You have to dig deep and get the 3 points once you're at home.
A bigger challenge, because nobody really saw a goal coming from Fulham at one stage, and yet we saw the mistake from Gabriel and Mitrovic capitalised on it. And then
it was a great game. It was not. I started to worry at some point, but once we got that 1-1 goal, and I saw how Arsenal were pressing, I knew the goal it was going to come. I just didn't know from what outlet, because a few of the players they keep making silly mistakes and bad decisions in the final third, and it could have cost us. Nketiah came on and he got 2 opportunities to just kick the ball in the back of the net, and he didn't. As a striker coming off the bench, you have to be lethal, you have to be clinical, you have to be precise. You have to show the coach why you should be on the pitch and not on the bench. And he didn't show that coming onto it. He looked sharp, He went by players, he was moving around a lot, and I like that. But you're losing, you're drawing, you want to go back to the table, you have to be precise, you have to be sharp, you have to be clinical as a striker. Especially, you just have to get the job done. And I have to applaud Gabriel. I don't trust Gabriel. I've been saying that. So when he made a mistake, it didn't surprise me. He looks like he will make a mistake every opportunity he gets. So that didn't surprise me. But the response, I have to applaud him for the response. He scored the goal. He was defending. He put his life on the line for some of the players, and that's what you need sometimes. There are times when mistakes are going to happen.
Found themselves chasing a game they had dominated, but they kept their head. Martin Odegaard, 2 goals against Bournemouth last weekend.
Fulham started to press a little bit higher, and that's where the goal come from. But as I said, they showed character to continue to play the way that Arteta wants them to play and get themselves back into the game and come up with a win.
So the Arsenal fans leaving the Emirates very happy indeed. Well, let's take a quick look at how this day has played out, because it has been sensational. Manchester United backed up that really impressive win over Liverpool with a 1-0 win over Southampton. It was point share between Brentford and Everton.
It was a great win.
Great form. They haven't been beaten in the Premier League.
Next game is in midweek.
By a 0-0. Chelsea, they were.
So I predicted Arsenal 2-1. I predicted Chelsea 2-1, and I predicted Brentford 1-1, like exact score. I had Brighton to win 2-0, they win 1-0. I had Liverpool to win 3-0, they win 9-0, and I had City to win 2-1, they win 4-2. So Manchester United, I had them on the line. Like I had the game to draw, or Man U scraping it, and they did scrape it. They win 1-0. So every result went how I saw it happening. It's just that the correct score didn't exactly went that way, but the results went that way. So no surprise for me. Arsenal back on top of the table. Fulham with their first loss this season. They are 11th. We have seen Liverpool, Manchester United, and Chelsea climb up the table with their wins today. So it is shaping up to be a very good season so far. Arsenal 100% record, 12 points from 12, with the strongest goal difference in +8, along with City and Liverpool. So their goal difference is there too. I just think they need to score more goals of themselves
level of
you
points
know,
with Brighton again. What a
but they're
start
doing
they've
well.
had.
They're
This
doing
is
very
not
well. Brighton and City
separating
second with
Leicester
10
and Tottenham.
points.
Complete.
Tottenham plays
top
tomorrow have
four.
7
There is
points. They
plenty
can
to discuss
go
and
level with
dissect
Brighton
after
and
a
City.
very exciting second
But
half
that,
at the Emirates.
as I
Arsenal that came
stated, the
out
second
on
half
top,
was really
and they did actually go
exciting.
behind, and it was only 8 minutes later that Captain Odegaard delivered to equalise before this very late goal from Gabriel to give Arsenal all 3 points.
But as I said, I like how they showed character, you know. We all know Arsenal for battling and failing at this
Welcome
time.
to the Emirates Stadium in North London. It's the London derby of the day. Arsenal versus Fulham in the Barclays Premier League. Arsenal who've lost 3 of their last 5.
But what do you think? Do you
Barclays
think
Premier
it
League
was
games, looking for
a good game from
routine
Arsenal? Did you
victory
get to
against
watch the
Fulham today?
game,
That's the
or
plan.
you're just
Bernardo's
listening?
corner, taken by Walcott. Oh, it's into the net by Giroud. His first Premier League goal.
I think it was a very good
Emirates,
game from
and
Arsenal.
it was so simple.
Especially in the second half, they responded well. First half, they controlled the game, which is good, but they didn't create it enough. Burnley, the keeper for Fulham, he had a very good game. He made at least 4 wonderful saves to keep Arsenal out and keep Fulham in the game. And I think Fulham, they played well. They kept themselves in the game. They defended well in the first half. They go at it in the second half. They tried their best to get something from the game. I think they played the only how the game transpired is the only way they could have played. I don't think Fulham could approach the game any differently from how they did. But it was a great win from Arsenal. The response says it all.
Arteta got in possession by Ruiz. It's got to be a penalty. It is. And Fulham could complete the most remarkable comeback here. It's Dimitar.
It was a great win. But who is here with me?
From 2-0 down.
What's your take on Arsenal and that comeback win? Manchester City came back and won today. Arsenal done it. Will it be Arsenal Man City fighting for the title coming May? Or Liverpool, Chelsea will recover and also be in the conversation? Let me know.
Oh, they're looking for handball. It's given. It's Arsenal's first Premier League penalty at home for 18 months, and it comes in stoppage time. Incredible. Arteta against Schwarzer. This for 3 points. Brilliantly saved by Schwarzer. The drama is unrelenting here. What a fantastic London derby. Martin, the old side, they're still looking for their first win away to Arsenal, but for the second successive season, they leave the Emirates with a point. What a match. Full time, Arsenal 3, Fulham 3.
So that will be it for today. Tomorrow we should, let me check. Tomorrow, no. We should.
In World Cup year, the Premier League still breathlessly anticipating.
He can hit them. Oh, he can hit them.
Here's Haaland. That's what he's all about.
We should definitely cover a game tomorrow morning as well.
The glorious chaos we call the Premier League.
What game should I cover tomorrow? Tottenham. I may cover Tottenham game tomorrow or Wolves, Newcastle. Let's see.
Arsenal have won their opening 4 games of a Premier League season.
But it was a great day of football.
the
great
likes
day of
of
football.
their manager, Mikel Arteta. Well, let's hear from
As an Arsenal fan, a great weekend after the launch of the Jamaican jersey last week, and now 4 points, win from 4.
We knew it was going to be a tough game against this team, the strong team. So when then we get the 3 points, we fight and show great team spirit, and amazing feeling.
Now we turn to the hero. I guess at the start of the second half, you didn't think it was going to be your day.
After lose the ball, my head is down, but I look my brothers. They say, "Gabriel, let's go," and I put my head up, and I so happy to.
Anyway, that's it for me today. Thank you guys for joining and passing through. And if you have not liked the video, you can go ahead and like the video now. Also, subscribe if you have not, and share with your friends and family.
You got to celebrate twice in the end.
You know, so they can also join and enjoy games with us. You know, but thank you guys once more, and I'll see you soon. Have yourself a wonderful Saturday.
But this is Premier League.
Bye bye.
So happy now.
So as a group, you stuck with